My dear dark ones, welcome to my channel. Today I'm trying something new. It's one of the ancient forms of divination, and you do know how I like all of this unusual types of divination. It's called Numismatomancy, and probably I am butchering it for sure. So the whole idea is using ancient coins or old coins. I'm pretty sure you can use any coins you have, but that's the way the divination works, that you use the coins. I'm also going to be using a doll that represents everyone watching, because it's a doll that has no face, no gender, nothing. So I will be using it to navigate where the coins fall, so I can see what messages come, what area of your life is something that you should concentrate on, because for us it's always like head, hands, legs, they always represent something specific in our life. So it's very easy to use it. So I will start now. I'm using old coins from anything from 14th century to 18th century. And like I said, if you want, you can use any type of coins. And let me know in the comment section if you ever actually seen or used this form of divination in your practice before. So how does it work? You just grab the coins. That's my coins. They are in my hands, and then you concentrate and you gather your energy, you prepare. If you have some kind of questions on your mind, you can also ask questions, like even yes or no question, and heads and tails can give you a sign, a yes or no. But I'm looking for a general message, so there are no specific questions, just whatever comes and whatever I'm going to be able to see. And that's how it goes. It's probably going to be so loud. So there. The first thing that I usually look for in the steps of divination is the position of the coin on the human body. If you can see here, it's only one coin on a body, and it's actually in the middle. So this tells me, first of all, this is one of the largest coins, and this one of the coins that actually the least perfect, I would say. There is this one that's not perfect as well, but this one is very damaged. So it tells me that you probably just closing a cycle of something that was very dramatic to you, and something that was hurting you physically, mentally. You weren't in a good place, and it was kind of affecting your body. So for example, if you've been sick, it's just because you weren't in the right place. And if you've been low on energy, or you felt your energy being drained, or you didn't feel good, low on energy, all the things that were affecting your body, it's because you were in a bad place, right? So it's still, because the coin is so big, probably you still feel as heavy. You still feel that there is something kind of pushing you down, right? It's affecting your body, and it's probably the position of the coin. That's where the problems are. Anything from your your gut, your organs, internal organs up to your neck, all of these areas are affected. So not as much head or legs and arms. So if you have any kind of physical pain in your head, arms and legs, you have to go to the doctor, because it's something probably that's maybe something generic or comes from your way of life or something. So you have to check what's going on. But if it's something in this area, it means this is something from your mental state, your inability to connect to the land where you are. A lot of us, very special. We feel connection with the land, we feel connection with the roots, So for example, if you are ancient Sumerian soul, but you are living in for example, in Canada, right? You don't feel home, and you don't feel you belong, and you always sick, you get affected by cold, by weather, And for example, if you find yourself living in Australia, but then you feel that you want to be in Asia, like you're fascinated by Asian culture or Asian religions, you also have to go to the place that you feel like home, like maybe Australia is not your land. So connection to the land for the ones who are gifted and awakened and spiritual, it's very important. Land affects us more than you can even imagine. It's like being in a place that you don't belong, where your soul doesn't feel like home. That gives like all sorts of problems, right? So I will remove this coin, so you don't feel affected anymore, like I'm removing this heaviness. So all the good things should come, and let's continue forward. So another interesting thing is like above the head there is like no coins, right? So it means whatever it is you have on your mind, it's either like a blank state of mind. It's like you're trying to start fresh and new, which is good. So get ideas, start dreaming. Maybe you don't even have dreams. A lot of people, they don't dream big enough or like don't dream at all. Sometimes we become pulled into this reality, 3D reality, and we concentrate on something like normal, on a routine, on surviving, right? Not having goals and dreams sometimes is something that's stopping us from achieving our purpose in life or like our future. So it's time for you to start having dreams and goals. It's like put something in your mind and work toward it, because otherwise, like any wind is unfavorable if you don't know where you're sailing to. So you always have to know where you're going to. Usually this part of the body, for this doll, it's the right side, right? The right side is usually like logical one. So I feel there's like a lot of coins in this part. So you're using your logic, you're using your mind, you're probably trying to figure out a way to like escape from your reality. This part looks like a gate to me. So you're looking for a way out, and for some of you it could be actually like even not a way out, escapism, like if you are into gaming or you have like some kind of hobby and you're dedicated whole time to this hobby or to this thing that you really like. For some of you, it probably even binge watching TV or Netflix. So you're trying to get away from reality, but that's not the gates for you, right? That's not what you're supposed to do. If you see from this area to here, there's like way more coins. I'm just gonna move them to see, because there's so many of them, right? And from the large one to the small ones, and the different like formations and the way that they look, like the facing all different directions. And usually the legs represent our connection with this realm, our ability to build an empire, to build a business, to build something that gives us money, wealth, security from doing something that we really want, right? And you have it. You see there is coins in between legs. So it means you only need yourself to build an empire. You don't need walls. You just need your imagination, and you need to dream, and you need to create something, and you literally need to do something that you truly love, right? Because all of this coin, they go back to your left arm, which is the one that's supposed to be connected with the heart, even though the heart is like kind of in the middle. But in divination, it's usually the left arm that represents passion, love, and the heart chakra even. So for you, doing something that you love and fascinated about, it's the key. So you have to start thinking what it is that you will do for free for the rest of your life. And probably this thing, this idea, this hobby of yours will give you more money than anything else. For you, when the coins show something like this, it usually tells me that it's not about working hard, it's about doing what you love. But also the way I see how many coins here, this is the time of your life when you have to actually dedicate a lot of energy and your time in achieving your goals and ideas. I also feel that you are extremely connected to this realm right now. Even if you're spiritual, even if you have a lot of connection to the supernatural and you see things and you see shadows and you hear things, right? But your body is really, really connected to the realm that is natural, not supernatural at this moment. And from being connected and using this realm, you might build like stronger connection to the supernatural. So it tells me if you want to achieve higher state of knowledge, higher state of your vibrations, of your connection to the supernatural, if you want to kind of like expand your gifts and abilities, you have to do it through the realm of natural, through help of people who are on earth, from people on YouTube, from classes that you can attend, especially in person, from readers. So you have to seek advice in this realm, from books as well, something that you can touch, tangible. It could be like online, but something that exists and is created by living people. So if you're lost, it's time to actually find a teacher, There is someone physical who needs to guide you, and a lot of like physical things that you can use. Also, if we talk about supernatural and if we talk about abilities, and I see coins like this, it tells me that you have to learn something like new tool. For some of you, it could be tarot cards, musical instruments, it could be different forms of divination if you are into divine in the future. For healers, it could be new technique or drum or working with herbs. If you want to be a healer, for example, maybe you should learn about different types of healings and using different things to approach this, like, for example, crystals or shamanic techniques, anything that is tangible and anything that you can touch by your hands, right? Also, when it comes to family, I feel like you are being disconnected from your family more and more. So if you have an opportunity to go far away, it's time to go, no matter how old you are, no matter how connected you are to your family, and no matter what excuse you have that's holding you back with your family, it's time to go. It's literally a time of being a hermit. Your mind should be like lonely. You have to be by yourself in order to learn what it is you are and where you want to go and what you need to see. Coins, they always represent the magic of our planet, like the connection, because they come from the ground, right? So they're always connected with the land. So for you, it's very important to find your place on this planet, to find your home, or at least to find the land that is actually vibrating on the same frequencies that your soul vibrating is, and being connected to something that gives you memories of your maybe past lives, or that gives you, happiness. There's always a place that gives us the sense of calm, tranquility, happiness. The moment you find it, your life will go better. So it's very important for you to find it, to look for it, to even put this idea in your mind. So for the pilgrims, for the people who think that they need to travel, I think this is the best time to travel, to take off and just go with the wind. And actually today, while I'm shooting this video, the wind is super crazy. And for me, it's usually wind is this one of these ways that our planet tells us, like, you have to go, you have to be free. So if you're thinking about traveling, like, do it soon, in the next few days when you receive this video. If you have means, if you don't have means, find a way to travel, even if it's only by walking or by bus, not far, but you have to go somewhere, you have to see something new. I feel like I'm gonna stop the video now. I hope it answers some questions. I hope you resonate with something and take something from this video. I really like to use things like that because they usually like shift the reading to a different direction. Like, I would never assume that I will be talking about the land with you today. Maybe the last thing that I'm gonna say, that when it comes to love, you don't have to seek a romantic love right now. You have to concentrate on yourself, on your path and your future. So that's the last message that I pick up from this reading. And I hope you will see every country that's on your mind and that you want to see, and you find home if you're looking for it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.